Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experience that playing tabletop games with friends and families can create. Today we'll be racing and blowing each other up in Thunder Road Vendetta. So, this is a fairly chaotic game. This is not necessarily the best mod for this game. It is a really nice looking game where you have all these almost looking like flattened micro machines, I believe is what they're going to end up looking like. But you'll have three different cars, small, medium, and large. And you have your dashboard. If you did get the Kickstarter of this, you'll have individual player powers. There's all sorts of extra things you can encounter, like your car catching on fire and all that kind of stuff. That sounds really fun, but the whole idea of this game is try to drive as fast as you can, but also try to eliminate the other players. The end game is triggered once one player is completely eliminated. In other words, all three other cars are out of the game. Then we unlock the finish line, and first car to reach the finish line is the winning player. Now, this particular mod is set up for the 2-player, where you can never go more than 5 tracks. In fact, really in the real game, you're only supposed to have 3 revealed, and you're supposed to reveal the next ones as you continue. But we'll have to deal with this setup for now. And there are all sorts of different randomized tracks that you could actually have that have all sorts of different features. But the way the game is played is everybody's going to roll the dice, which we already did for the first turn. No, we have to roll the road dice
the
as
road
well.
die. Yep.
And on your turn, you will take one of your die, assign it to a car. And that's how far that car has to move. Now, we'll get into the command step later, but first we'll just talk about assigning the die as the first step. Then you do the command, which we'll talk about more later. Then you do the actual movement. And then from the second turn onwards, you can shoot somebody who's in your front arc, so the 3 spaces in front of the car. So basically, if I was here, I could shoot anyone in these 3 spaces in front of me. Moving. Go back to that. So moving, you do have to move your full distance, and there's various things that will affect your movement. You have the actual road, that's 1 movement per tile. You have off-road, that's 1 movement per tile as well. You have mud, that costs 2 movement. However, if you approach the mud and only have 1 movement left, you can still get into the mud. You'd only have to spend those 2 movements if you were continuing on after that. We also have these various hazard tiles. Some of them are just normal road. Some of them are mud. Some of them are obstacles that if you run into them, you're just immediately eliminated. Or your car is. And there's other wreck cars from previous races and mines and various things you can get in the hazard. So they can be really bad or they can be nothing. So one of the extra elements is this road die. Road die is an extra boost to your movement that you can take if all your movement for the turn was on roads. So if I use this 5 and I stayed on the roads the whole time, so I 1, 2, 3, 4, I could use the road die to move 1 extra. So that's going to go around. We'll continue signing dice and moving. Basically, after you've moved, you just move it down. Say that's done. That card's done. You can never assign. You can't assign another movement dice to that. And if, for example, during your movement, you would run into somebody. You immediately stop. And then you roll these dice. It's a collision dice, I believe is what it's called. And what will happen is it'll say, in this case, the top car. And then it'll look, so you're looking at the solid space. So you're, so the center space. This is backwards.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, that die looks, yep.
So, it needs to be rotated that way too. So, basically, your car's in the center, so this is forcing the top car to move back one space. But, if the bigger car, so because we have a small, medium, and large car, would get to choose if they wanted to re-roll the dice. But if they choose to re-roll, they have to take the second roll. It's a little hard to tell which one's small, medium, and large on this mod, but we've kind of set up the non-player character to kind of as a key. So we got the small, looks like this car, and then the medium, and then the large. The other element is the commands that you can take. So, before you do your movement, you could once per round, not per turn, per round. So a round is after everybody's used all their dice. So once per round, you can assign a die to your command, one of your commands, and take that action before your movement. So the various actions here. You got nitro. If you have a 1, 2, or 3 assigned to here, you can combine that value to your movement. So in this case, if I assigned this, my movement would have been 7. If you get a straight 6, you can repair damage. And if you have a 3 to 5, you can assign. If this was a 3 to 5, I could assign it here, and I could ignore a collision, my first collision. So I can just kind of drift through somebody on the map. But that doesn't work if that is your final movement. So you can't end on the same space as somebody without a collision. The fun part is any dice can be assigned to a chopper. It can't be used on the first turn. So before moving, you can take your helicopter, put it on any empty space on the board, and then it'll immediately fire. So if there was an enemy car here, I could fire and roll. We would roll the damage dice, and basically on this dice, it'll have either large, medium, or small, or there's an any on here as well. And that'll determine whether you hit. If you do successfully hit, you would draw one of these damage tokens over here, and we would find out what that does when we draw that. They can get a little wild. If ever you have 2 damage on your tile, on your car, that car is incapacitated. You turn it around on the track, and you flip over your tile, your console for the car. But remember, if you do roll a 6 and take the command action for repair, you could get that car back later. I did not talk about shooting. So from the second turn onwards, if you have a car directly in front of you at the end of your turn, you can try and shoot them. And again, it's the same deal as the helicopter. You roll the red die and see if you hit them. If you're ever forced completely off the map to the left, right, or back, that car is out of the game. And anything surrounded by a yellow outline, like this big rock in the middle of the map, if you run into that, your car is eliminated from the game. And that should be all the rules for the game. We did roll ahead of time to determine who is first. And so if there's no questions, I will start because I rolled the lowest. So, I guess being first on the first turn isn't terrible because we are not allowed to fire on the first turn. No guns. We can still have collisions, though.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Coast, right here.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I did forget that. Once you've had this is particularly important once a card's been eliminated, but basically, if you have nowhere you can assign a die, and I think it's only available once that card's eliminated. So if there's nowhere you can legally assign a die, you can put it on the coast spot for a card that's already been activated, and they just get to go one space. Each card cannot coast more than twice in a round. So if you only have one card left, you're kind of lose out on... Well, no, you still have... Yeah. So basically, you can still use all your dice, no matter what.
Yep.
But going one space is not like a big... not great. I think that should cover everything. So what do
All
I
right,
want
now if I remember, do we sign all of our dice, and then we start doing the actions, or?
Nope, just one at a time. Oh, guess one thing to note that might affect your strategy, if you call it strategy for this game, is smaller cars are a little harder to hit, whereas larger cars are definitely... if you're trying to shoot, it's easier to hit a larger car, but larger cars do better in collisions because you can re-roll the die. So, what I'm going to do I want to start off with my big numbers? Sure, I will start off big. I am going to take my small buggy and use my nitro to make it my small car go 8. And just get a nice little lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now it is blue, so John's turn.
Well, you want? I was also planning on moving my little buggy and also nitroing with 3.
Copycat.
No. Copycat? No, it's called just doing it better. 6, 7, and then that was the question is do I mean, I could just pull out in front, or I was thinking it's like, I mean, I could ram, but nah, there's no chance of me ramming you into the thing, so nope.
And now it doesn't really matter so much because you can't shoot first round. So
Right.
Yep.
So I will do the same, but even better.
Uh-huh.
No, exactly the same as John.
But better.
Nope, it's not better. Now you are copying. You're a talentless hack, sir.
Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 8. Now this road die, do I have to stay on the road to get that extra
Yes.
movement?
Oh, I did forget. I could have used the Oro die and so could John because we stayed on the road the whole time. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, I was gonna move 1 extra because I was also on the road the whole time.
Yep.
Did you already move me or no?
No, I did not.
Because then that will let me get there.
Well, if you're staying on the road the whole time, you can use that. You should be able to get 10, right? 1, 2,
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9. So you could actually land on top of one of us if you wanted. Or you can... because you still have one more movement.
Now, is the road die optional?
It is optional.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Now, do all of our cars bonus from take the nitro bonus?
No, it will just be one car.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to use my large car now, which is this one? Yes. And go very slowly and be in the way. Okay, that's my turn.
You know what? I am going to take my large car. I'm also going very slowly. But I'm going to take the road die to ram into you.
Nice. I forgot about the road die again, but oh well.
Hey, you can take the road die if you want. I mean, it won't change what I'm doing.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, we basically have the same idea. I mean, I'm just going to clog up the thing. So, all right.
You are all terrible people.
It's been a passive game so far.
Well, I mean, if I could have, I would have hit you. I mean, there's that.
So I'm going to take my large car.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go to there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll clog up that way.
Oh, okay. So I can move 5.
Run into me, Nathan. What's the worst that can happen?
Do it.
Well, what if you run into the back of John, who then potentially could run into the back of you and just push you forward?
If I
It
was
is free movement.
if I was doing it with the large car, I probably would.
All right, my go then.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna go 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And did you want to go your extra 1 from your road die, sir?
No, I did not.
I think you want to go straight forward. That seems like
nope.
a good idea.
Nope. I really do wish this had the expansion so we could have our player powers. It's like there's a cool one that drops oil slicks and one that is good at collisions, and they're all look pretty fun.
So that's 4. And you know what? And we're going to do our road die.
Nice. There we go.
Because let's see what happens if I can push Nathan.
And we
Or
are the
you-
same size, so there's no reroll option.
Ready?
Yep. Let's see what happens here.
So top car goes forward 1.
Yep, that'd be you.
So we'll flip this. Oh, you got a mine. So that comes off the board.
Did I blow up?
You take a damage. So you
Yeah,
take
I take
one
a
of
damage.
these damage
Okay.
ones. Come over here. And flip it, see what it does.
That's me. The wrong person. I
Blast
didn't get
off.
mine.
I actually have to look that one up.
Looks like. I mean, that looks like you get moved. Looks like green die plus the direction. So it looks like you get moved in a direction.
That's what it looks like to me.
I mean, that makes sense, you know. You just hit a mine. So you should go 1 and down and to the left. So then that way you hit another hazard thing.
Yep. You just roll the direction die and the stunt die.
Yep.
I'm moving forward 3.
3. Look at that. See, that was a pro move.
I'm in the lead.
Among the... Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That's not fair. A mine should not have put you ahead. But now you can flip this now, and that car is damaged. If you take 2 damage, you're inactive.
You can still get repaired, though.
Yes. So that will be the end of the round. We collect our dice again. John will become first player. There's no first player marker.
Wait, why am I first?
It just goes clockwise, but so I guess clockwise would be you. Weapons are now active.
All right, weapons. You can only fire those after you move, I take it then?
Yes, it's your last action.
Are we rolling die now?
Yes, roll your die. Oh, and John needs to roll the road die.
Ooh, man.
Should be a
That's
spicy round, but everybody's going to be running into hazards if they stay on the road.
yeah.
No pain, no gain.
Okay, so
Ooh.
John, go ahead and assign your first dice.
Ooh, man, that is... Ooh. And the road die you do... So you do normal movement, and it spends all your movement when you hit somebody. Then can't you use the road die after that? Or no?
After a collision, I do not believe so. I can double check
I know...
on that.
Yeah. I know you can't... I know if, like, you're in a collision, you can't use the road die if it, like, winds up kicking you off the road as part of that collision.
1 second.
But I thought I remember...
That'd be kind of weird though, because like you're ramming into somebody and then you just shoot off for 3 more or 4 more potentially.
Yeah. That might have been just like the oil slick, maybe had the chance, you know.
Yeah, the oil slick wouldn't affect it.
All right. So I've got a 1, 2, a 4, and a 5, huh? Ooh, that's a serious danger zone with that car. So I think I'm just going to get that one out of that danger zone. And collisions don't actually do damage, do they?
Not inherently.
And yeah, all right. Let me think in here. So I got kind of want to move this guy, but I kind of don't. But yeah, we can just search 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to assign a 4 to my medium here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I shoot, can I potentially hit my own vehicle there?
Yes. Well, you pick one target, but you could choose to shoot your own vehicle intentionally.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not, but yeah. All right. I'm going to try and shoot this white vehicle here in front of me.
Okay, so it's small vehicle.
I know that's the medium.
Oh, that's his medium. Oh, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, it's a medium.
All right. And that
a miss.
looks like a large. Yep. You got lucky. I smelt blood in the water.
Okay, so now it's Evan's turn.
Now,
So
does
we're
the
going.
number you apply, if you apply it to airstrike, does it affect the number affected at all? Or is it just you just
No, number does not affect it. Oh, I did not explain one rule. Once you put the helicopter on the board, you do have to put it in an empty space. It fires in front of it. But also, if another car ends their turn underneath the helicopter, it's eliminated. You can drive under it, but you don't want to end your turn on it, under it, or anybody's turn. So you can force somebody under a helicopter to eliminate them.
Yep.
So I just gunned it.
Okay. Without James here, we're so much less bloodthirsty.
What are you talking about? I just took a shot at him. What do you want from me?
It just seems so passive. I don't know. The energy's not there. The viciousness, the meanness.
That's because there's not a traitor amongst us.
That's true. Oh,
Look, I'm trying to fulfill the role here. And
I'm going to do 6 with my large car. 1,
Interesting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to get the excitement up. And see what happens. So I'm going to roll the collision. Bottom car.
going back and left. Or back and right.
Sure, I'm not going to re-roll that. That goes down. So that was my turn.
I mean, it's tempting to just go wee through all that and then get the. I mean, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4,
This
5.
is not Mario Kart.
And then 1, 2, 3.
Those are
road
not
movement.
prize boxes.
Are you sure those aren't prize boxes? I think that they're probably prize boxes.
Well, there's one way to find out.
I mean,
Maybe
there
there's
is
a
one
blue
way to
shell in
find out.
there.
But instead, I'm gonna take the 5, assign it to my small, and then let's see here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then nitroing for 2. And that's gonna put me right behind you. I'm gonna shoot you again.
Ooh,
Yes, that's a hit.
take another damage.
That's a disabled vehicle there.
See what it does first.
Nothing.
Okay, but it's still damaged and it still disables your vehicle. So you're supposed to flip this, but I don't know if the model lets you. No. Whoops.
I
it doesn't
I'm
seem-
probably not. Yeah, I don't even see a break in there. So
But let's just turn your car
Yeah.
around so you know it's disabled.
Yep, that works.
Can I flip it upside down, actually? No.
I know. I think turning it sideways probably makes it the most obvious.
Okay, we'll go with that. That makes it Evan's turn.
we're going to go 4 with the large here.
I keep thinking I'm playing on Tabletop Simulator, so I keep pushing the wrong buttons for my cameras.
So we're going to ram into this orange medium here.
Yeah, that's your large ramming in my medium.
So we're going to re-roll that.
Yep,
Yep.
that makes sense. Bottom car forward
Bottom
one.
forward.
And you can't re-roll again.
But I can shoot you from there.
That
You
is
can.
true. It misses. Oh, this is supposed to go back into the hazard. Okay.
Oh, what was your second? Oh wait, no, I was first. That's why I was like, Why doesn't Nathan have a second one spent? It's like, oh, he hasn't moved the second vehicle yet.
Do I want to do that? I might want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to go one with my medium car and use the road to go here. So, wait, is that your medium or the small car?
The small.
It's a small. So I get advantage.
Interesting.
So top car goes... Now I'll reroll that.
You should keep it.
Bottom car goes forward. One, so you're now on top of my car, and we have to roll again. You can go ahead and roll this time.
They're the same size.
Yep, so there's no re-rolling. Top car goes that way.
Off-road, yeah.
Okay. That
Could have been worse.
benefited you, unfortunately, but that's alright. It is John's turn.
All right, my big car is moving really fast. Whee! And then, oh wait, there's road movement. Yeah, that helps. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, so or if I go, yeah, we'll not go through the things. We'll go around the hazards.
Only had 2 more movement. You could have.
I know it would have been good times.
So my last one is going to be my small car. Right there.
Oh boy. All right.
Nathan.
And his small.
I just have my small left yet.
All right. You got 3 road movement. You can just go right through 2 of those hazard markers, baby.
So if I go...
Gun it right through them all.
Gun it right through them all. No guts,
Boost
no glory.
and
Nope.
hit all of them. Hit
1,
all
2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I used my nitro. And then I'm trying to shoot John.
Boo.
Oh, and I miss.
That's right.
Okay, so that's the end of second round. So we now need to re-roll our dice. Evan now gets the road die.
Oh man, that's a lot of 6s.
Ooh, that's an awful roll.
I haven't even. Oof. Talk about awful rolls.
Yours is almost the same as mine, just slightly worse.
Yeah, because what do you got that? Yeah, you got a 4. What are you talking about? You got an awesome roll over there. Living the high life with your 2s and your 4.
Yeah, don't look at mine.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
All right. So I'm going to use a 6 to repair my medium. So how do I rotate this back around?
I got it.
Okay. And then we're going to throw a 6 onto that medium.
Yeah,
we're gonna hit this one.
All right, what do you get?
Come on, blue shell.
Or just a road.
Yep.
An off-road road. You are so lucky.
I have chosen wisely.
Of course, now we all know the safe path, so everybody's going to go that way.
Is it a safe path?
Do I?
Someone going to put a helicopter right there?
I was literally just thinking about doing that.
I mean,
Well, ideally, you would wait a turn to put it right onto that square.
or you,
What do I want to do here? I think it doesn't say the. I was trying to check, but it sounds like the airstrikes can be used every round if you want.
yeah, so you can just keep on moving your helicopter.
Yeah. So yes, I am gonna do an airstrike. I'm gonna put it right here and try and shoot his medium car.
Mm-hmm.
And I do hit.
So now we got a disabled car blocking up that possibly.
I'm fine with that. What did it actually
flip
do,
it.
though?
Yeah.
I blast off.
Okay, so you roll the green and the purple die.
So as long as I don't go up this way, we're good.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that is quite the precarious situation there.
Which is the way I go.
Yep. That's a blown up vehicle there.
Yep, that's our first casualty. So probably the easiest way to mark it is just put
Just
the
return
car
it.
on the board, so you know that's out of the game. In the real game, you just flip over the console. Well, actually, you take the console out completely. These damage tiles technically go back on the bottom. We're not going to go through them all.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we're going to go through them all, so I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Okay, so that was that. I still have to do my movement, so I'm moving like medium 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably not
Guess
the
which
smartest.
player is going to get my airstrike every turn now.
That is
Yep.
the idea of the game. I mean, that's what it's trying to get. That animosity. Okay, it's John's turn.
I am nothing but a good, wholesome person who's got a badonkadonk truck here. Is going to go and slam into somebody else's badonkadonk truck.
Okay.
No advantage there, so no rerolls, correct?
Correct.
All right, let's see what happens. Top car is going.
This way.
Well, I can still shoot you,
That is true.
and that's a large one. All right, that's a hit.
Okay, what do I get?
Blast off.
Good.
No skid that hits into me.
And it specifically goes that direction, I believe? Yeah. I can just double check that. Yep, in the direction shown. Okay. So yes, I do run into you. And then I roll. And I'm larger, so I can re-roll if I need to. Large car
Top
goes.
car goes.
I'm fine with that. I'll go this way. Okay, now it's Evan's turn.
I'm going to take this 5.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing with that 5?
I'm going to slam right into the back of your big car.
Interesting. You wouldn't want to go and slam into the back of his big car?
Nope, I wanted yours. I'm fine with the results. And it will shoot John's big car.
What?
Because you all thought I was talking about Nathan. But John is my target this round. Yes, take damage.
But I didn't shoot you, sir. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, shrapnel is fun. So, with shrapnel, you roll the direction die, and starting the
They
car
take
that
damage.
so the nearest car that's in that direction takes damage.
That would be the vehicle that just shot me.
Okay. There we go. And I skid backwards.
Okay. So Evan shot John. Piece flew off his car and hit Evan's car and knocked him back.
Yeah. So he moved 2 spaces, hit me, and then moved back 1. Man, see, you should have gone and hit somebody else.
Oh,
I still have another die left.
there is one more rule I didn't mention. It's a minor one that probably won't come up.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, there should only be 3 of these tiles up. And once you get off the 3rd tile, it would reveal the next one, and the back one would go away, and anybody still on the back tile would be eliminated. But I don't think that's going to happen now that we eliminated Evan's lead car. Okay, so I might do this, even though... Wait. I think I put the 4 on my large car, but I actually moved the medium.
No, you didn't move the medium because your medium's still right behind me.
That's a small.
Oh,
isn't
that's
it?
small. Yeah, that's small. That was the large.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I moved.
Yeah, yeah. I think you moved the medium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the medium you moved? I don't know. I can...
Oh no, no, I must have moved the large because the large was way back.
Yeah. Yep. That was large. Yep.
Okay. So, do I want to move the small next or the medium? I don't think it makes much difference, actually. I will move the medium. Okay. My
All right.
uneventful action.
So many decisions here. But, cause like I could do the helicopter. I'm the only one who hasn't done a command yet, have I? Do the helicopter, or I could do nitro. I mean, I kind of like either one of those seemed like a good thing. So, let's see. So we're gonna do 2 on the medium, and you know what? We are gonna drop the helicopter.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna move the small one too.
Okay. So you shoot first with the helicopter, then you move.
All right. That's a hit.
Okay, to my small. Skid forward
Sweet.
into your car.
All right, let's do this.
Come on.
So go ahead and roll
down
the
and a little back.
top car. Goes that way.
And back to the left. Ooh.
Okay, that's
All right.
interesting.
All right, I now move 2. Whee! All right.
Can you move backwards?
I assume not, because we're racing.
Yeah, I don't know if it even mentions that as in the rules, but I would assume not.
Because it almost looks like all the tiles are kind of like arrows saying,
Go that way. Yeah.
"Yep."
Okay, so now it's Evan's turn.
Just because I have a nice shot to potentially just push a car right off the side of the track. But it would require 1 movement backwards.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can do it, sir. All right, just drive right on through. Hit those hazard markers there.
Yeah, it does say you have to always move forward, basically. You always have to move into one of the 3 spaces ahead in your front arc. And you're counting the mud as 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, you're going through the hazard. Okay, so next is me with my small vehicle. 1, 2. And I am firing at John.
Come on, hit me and get shrapnel.
No,
Oh, nope.
I missed. That's end of round.
No, it's not end around.
Oh,
I still have a turn because I'm shooting
No,
you.
you don't get a
No,
turn.
it's end around. It's end around.
Nope. I'm dropping right in behind you, and I'm firing my laser.
Okay.
This one has a laser gun. Just trust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah.
If only you could have pushed him forward 1.
I know. Oh, trust me. I know. Because I was hoping that, like, that would, give him blast off and he would move 1 forward.
But no such luck.
Nope, no luck.
Now remember, I can still drive under it on my turn. I just can't end my turn there. Ooh, road die is a 2.
All right, that's interesting.
And I'm first. What do you guys roll? Wow, John rolled fairly poorly again.
Yeah, that's pretty much par for the course for me.
So I'm going to start with my medium, get it out of the danger zone.
No,
1,
I
2,
wasn't definitely
3,
going to use
4,
one of those
5,
ones to try and nudge you forward.
6. And running into John's small with my medium, so I can re-roll if I want.
Come on, push me forward, baby.
Top 1, forward 1. No, I am going to re-roll. Top 1 that way. Okay. Not what I wanted.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So now we're at John.
Yep. That is mighty tempting target over there. But right now, the only thing I can ram it with is something of equal size. That doesn't feel good.
All of our heavies are so far back. They're like, yeah.
Yeah. I know. That's why I was like, do I want to try and? I assume you can't. You can collide with yourself. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Um. Hmm. I mean, I know what one person needs to do. All right. Well,
I have a plan for my turn.
I'm gonna
you know what? I kind of
evoke
want to get.
chaos.
I'm gonna go one here, and I'm gonna. Now, do you get the road die movement?
No, because you didn't start
Because
on the
I
road.
started out. Okay, that's what I was asking. Because I was like, oh, I can move here, and then I'd move through that. But nope. All right. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that either. That seems like a bad idea. Like I'm just gonna get myself blown up.
I wasn't
Uh,
immediately thinking of doing that.
yeah. Um, you know what? I will at least give you interesting. You're gonna have to go into the danger zone if you want to do anything like that.
Okay, Evan.
Hmm.
I mean, I know what Evan needs to do.
I know what I would like to do. Mass chaos.
Uh
3 on my large,
huh.
and let fate decide which
Oh,
car
wow.
will end up
Oh,
off of the track, if any.
Top car goes back to where you
backwards.
came from.
Mm.
Disappointing.
But I can still shoot it.
Unfortunately, yes. That's a hit. That's going to disable my large. Let's see here. But you just gave it a dent.
Okay, so let's rotate your large so we know it's disabled.
Yep.
But you do have a 6 to repair it.
Chaos.
I do, but then I don't have that to move.
Very true. So, do I want to do that? So I'm going to do one with my small. And see what happens. Top car goes back. I can't
To the
reroll,
left.
so it's there. But I can still fire at you. Which is a miss.
All right. That's what I was waiting for. All right. It's time to get out of Dodge. Because it's all about family. Wait, wrong one. Wrong movie theaters. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh. Okay, Evan. He's almost crossing the line to the next board, which would eliminate the backboard.
Yeah, that's right. Your chaos. I will eliminate us both, sir.
So we're gonna do that. Plus we're gonna call an airstrike in.
Mm-hmm.
question is, where do I want to put this airstrike? Where, oh, where?
Definitely not right here where you might knock somebody off the stage.
Well, actually, if you might force him backwards.
See, my idea was if I do that and John ends up backwards, he's destroyed.
Yes.
Yep. But also, it's a small vehicle, so the odds of hitting me are also very low.
Rolling it.
Nice.
I hit you.
Bullshit. All right, let's see here.
So draw your damage.
Blast off.
Dazed. What is dazed? Dazed. Roll the stunt die. Move your card that many spaces, rolling the direction die for each space of the movement. Determine the direction.
So I got 3 movements, so
So,
1 forward.
yep, then roll the direction again.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Ah, okay.
Well, here goes my
Well, he
plan of getting
crossed
the
the-
extra. But I
he
crossed the line.
So technically, this
I
last
think
time.
does that get your heavy as well? If you're half and half.
Oh, do I have to look up more rules? This game.
Yep.
Yes, Nathan.
We hitting all the rules, baby.
Just remember, this is all James's fault.
This is also all Evan's fault because he's the one who's doing this.
I just shot you. You're the one that's rolling the die.
It just says all cars on the rear tire are eliminated. All hazards tokens on the rear are discarded. All choppers on the rear tire. I would think I am technically eliminated. I will just go with I'm eliminated. The 3 of us
Alright.
are all eliminated.
So we lost all our heavies.
Yep. Which means
Evan loses 2 of has now lost 2 of his vehicles.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, boy. That's what you get for trying to shoot me down.
Which means his last die is just going to be used for drifting.
But I still get a move here. I haven't moved yet. So 2, 3, 4.
Well, you got to first see what happens when you do there. That
Yep.
might.
Well,
might
yeah,
change
I'm
your
just
movement. Yeah.
well, not really, because
It could not mine and blow you into the or oil slick.
Yeah.
well, either one that won't change my movement because I'll be dead.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, that would change your movement because then you're dead. All right.
Okay. So, I have 2 dice left, but no cars, so I can only spend them for drift or command. I like the idea of putting... Yeah, I'll drift with my small, and I'll put my... to create a little barricade, and put it here with the highest chance of eliminating something.
You could put it there and shot John's.
So I will do the... Yeah, but I have a higher chance of eliminating your car.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there's like 3 directions on the direction die are all kills. Yeah.
That is a hit.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Roll that beautiful damage. Dazed. Oh,
Dazed.
there it is.
Well, this wasn't smart because that'd be
That
Evan's
is the
last
game.
car.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and John's really far ahead.
No, I'm not.
So
All
So
right.
2?
So you got 2 movement. And the first one's forward.
Yep. So you move forward. Then you roll this direction one
Purple.
again.
Yep.
Well, let me check to see if that counts as 2.
Oh yeah, that you might have gotten saved by the mud.
I don't think, because the way that it sounded earlier, when you move into mud, it really is only 1.
Well,
Is moving through is 2.
But you got 2 points of movement here, but I mean, I guess it really depends upon how dazed is worded.
it does say that mud would count as 2, so you couldn't technically move on unless you had more than 1 movement left.
So I'm stuck in the mud.
Yes. So I ended up helping you a little bit. And I got to move my guy 1.
You should have just moved forward 1. Just move just forward 1. That seems like that was.
No, I'm fine with where I moved.
All right, so I got a drift, and You what? Let's do it. Drifting forward with the medium. Let's see what happens when I hit this tile here. It could be nothing. Oil slick. Uh-oh.
So oil slick, you roll and go a random direction. Counts as a free movement.
But then you continue your movement, right?
Yes.
Well, I was just drifting.
Okay.
So, so, yep.
So you slid down.
Yeah, I slid down, which doesn't help me at all. All right.
Evan can
Well,
drift.
I'm going to coast here for 1. Woo.
Okay. And that should be the end of the round. John becomes
All
first
right.
player.
Yes.
That was a very devastating round for everybody.
Yeah. Ooh,
I don't know.
That's not a bad roll.
It wasn't that devastating for me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there it is. Ooh, man. Yeah, there it is. Ooh.
Once again, me and John are almost identical rolls. Identical total value.
Man.
Or John and I. English.
Now, let's say if I dropped a helicopter here, would I be able to shoot both of your vehicles?
No, you still have to pick one target.
Okay. Not that I was asking for anyone in particular.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
All right. I had a lot of ideas. Ooh. And what's the other one is? Oh, yeah, drift is just ignoring a car. All right. Oh, man. I feel like everybody is targeting me for some reason, and I don't understand why. I have been nothing but a courteous host and a wonderful human being.
Those are words.
Yep, and I used them. All right. Yeah, let's go for it. We're driving right through all those hazards. So, I'm moving the medium, and I'm driving through the hazard to see what we get here.
Oil slick.
Hey, oil slick. All right, let's see where we go. Oh, I just flipped instead of rolled. Oh,
Right
that's
where you
where I
put-
wind up. All right.
There's one movement.
That was one movement, and then that was 3 into there, I guess.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, I was gonna like go here and then like go through the mud with the 2.
No such
Oh
luck.
well, no such luck.
Okay. Now Evan, with his one remaining car. You can still win the game, though.
I definitely didn't want to see what he had to do with his one movement here.
Hmm.
Oh, these technically get removed and shuffled in. Come on.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain here. Let me see if I can get in here. You have to like kind of hold over until it like goes orange. We got to get to. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yep, now they're stacking.
Anyways.
I moved.
Oh, okay. Weak, sir.
Cowardly.
Gotta go big or go home.
Oh, I might have to do this. Not thrilled with my options. Yeah, I think my medium's gonna go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And be done. John's turn.
All right, I'm gonna send my small 4, but also repair it. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're brave.
Yeah, I got.
You could use the road. Oh no, you started off the road.
Yep, I know. It would be great. That was my plan, was actually here, and I was hoping to get like a 6, and I would have just blasted through those and used the road die. That was my initial plan, but you know, somebody had to go and shoot me and then cause me to go willy-nilly all over the place.
I'm going to call in my airstrike.
Uh-huh. That might have been also why I figured I had to use the 6 to repair myself.
That's your small, right?
That is my small.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the miss.
Okay.
Oh, it's about time.
Okay, you gonna drift?
Well, it's your turn right now. But you mean, am I going to coast?
Oh no, Evan.
Oh.
Airstrike.
Coast.
Oh yeah, I still have to place. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do? Boop.
Okay, so 4 with my small. And I guess I will airstrike as well.
What is this shenanigans?
The miss.
That's miss. Yes.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's coast with the small. Go big or go home.
Oh, you got a mine.
which is the damage, right?
Yep.
Or is it damage roll? Yep.
No
Just straight up
damage.
damage. Yep. Let's see what happens. It's just a dent.
And that goes
It's all
away.
good.
Oh, a blast off would have been fabulous.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, there's also ramps in the expansion.
I get to coast again.
Okay, I get to coast as well. Coast with this guy. Okay.
Ooh, boy.
And I get the road die.
I get the roll die. It was my turn.
Wait.
Oh, you were first, yeah. I mean, John was first that time. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay. I am happy with my roll. Everybody rolled pretty well.
Fairly happy with my roll too.
What was the road die? A 1?
Yep.
So we're gonna move my small.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna airstrike also.
Look, I'm only one space in front of him now, Nathan. I'm just going to say I am not that far in the lead here.
Sounds like somebody is trying to preserve themselves.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to shoot me. Yes, you are correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And John, you lose your
Yeah.
what was that? Your medium, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
About ready to move him too.
So only thing left is small.
Yep. But the most I can have done to me is getting disabled at the moment. More than likely.
Do I want to do that? That seems dangerous. I'm gonna do this. I am gonna. It is my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Move 6 with the medium and do an airstrike. So first the airstrike. We'll go here with it.
Oh, that's not where I thought you would have put it.
Well, I might be getting up and catching up, so I don't want to run into my own.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a miss, but I'm also doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with my medium. And I will roll. Bottom goes back 1. I'm okay with that. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Go ahead, John.
Now remember, John, Nathan still has 2 cars.
Uh-huh. And that sounds like somebody trying to negotiate for their survival.
No, I'm just stating facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like it rained today, and Nathan has 2 cars.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Those are indeed facts. All right, so is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then road die is 1. Not entirely a fan of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, road die 1. And I don't like that either. I could do 4 into you, and then we just leave it to random chance. 1 in
See
6 that one of us is out.
8.
Or 1 in 8, yeah.
No, I said fate.
Actually, it's a slightly better chance for that than that because the hazards could actually knock you out too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those hazards, those could be anything in there this time around.
Yeah, and at that point too, it's a 50-50 because we're both damaged.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's a yellow. Well, disabled doesn't blow you up. Just
No, but if you're hoping to repair
I'm
yourself
hoping to-
back up.
yeah.
Just ram into Nathan and hope he goes backwards one.
Yeah. No. Because he still gets the reroll. Nope.
I do.
I'll pass on that.
You can try going through the hazard.
Yeah, I know. That's... and we got a 1 movement there. So I mean, I could repair. You want? We're gonna do this. Do I repair?
Stressing on you.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what's the way to cause the most damage and carnage. That stress? No, sir. This is. I want to maximize my pain deliverance. And there's multiple ways to do that. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's go out for speed here. And airstrike, because you know what?
I wish
Screw
that you
guys.
could translate, like, if I put a 6 down for
Or-
speed and move 2, I should get like something extra for ramming into somebody.
Yeah.
Or actually, I could take the drift. That is an option. So I could just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Man. I still have my medium where I could at least have moved it.
You still can drift coast after, so
Yep.
get you out.
So yeah, I'm gonna do 5, 6 up there. Yep.
Okay, Evan. Are you gonna coast into the hazards?
I am going to coast into the hazards. And I'm going to coast into this hazard because we're going to see if that's going to just cause all sorts of mayhem.
Because you can also shoot them after.
That too.
Can you shoot after coasting?
I believe so.
Yeah. All right. I didn't know that because I thought that was just kind of
Because
only
it's
after your.
independent of what your movement is, so.
So,
Okay.
so it's a
No,
wreck.
You're colliding.
So yeah, you treat it like a collision.
What size is it?
It is considered small.
Okay. So, this could be interesting. Very, very interesting.
So you're small as well, so it's top goes back 1.
Then I shoot then, since I can.
Yep.
See, I call shenanigans on coasting, getting shoots. That feels bad to me, but I don't know.
I can double check it, but I think it's alright because if if you go over the actual parts of the round,
Mhm.
every turn you can shoot.
Well, the wreck stays, or doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah. No, the wreck gets removed, doesn't it? Or does
Actually, the wreck does
stay?
stay. Well, normally,
okay.
like technically, the hazard tile is removed, and you're supposed to put a little wreck token on there.
Oh, but we don't have. Yeah.
Okay, so my small gets to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Yeah, because just basically, like when you're down to one vehicle, and I guess like getting into position where somebody just coasts and shoots at you 3 times in a row feels bad because you have no way of responding.
But on the same token, if they only have one vehicle, they
Coach-
literally have nothing else they can do.
Yeah. Because if you look at the actions, it's like assign, die, command, move, then shoot. So every turn you
Yep.
can technically shoot.
Yep.
So take it, John. Haha!
And
Uh-huh.
actually, on coast, it does specifically you may shoot if you have a target after coasting.
I just got dented.
But you're disabled.
Yep. So yeah, I can't do anything with my last die then.
Other than get in the way.
Well, I can't do anything with the getting in the way. My vehicle's disabled right now.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the way of
Well,
me.
your vehicle's in the way, yeah. So I'm going to coast with my medium. 1 forward. Actually, no, I'll coast with the small. Get back.
So do I, on my turn, trying to move through John, I treat it as the wreck, basically. His disabled
'Cause
vehicle.
you basically,
It's-
just collision.
yeah, be a normal collision.
Because I mean, I could potentially
a-
roll a 6 and repair. So
That's a deadly spot.
Yeah, it is. She took him out at a bad spot. Is that the end of the round?
I believe so.
Okay, so this time I do take the road die.
Oh nope, and I didn't roll a 6.
I did.
I did too.
And I'm first.
Nathan's going to destroy us right here.
Uh-huh. I'm planning to. I have one thing I can do on my turn.
Oh,
Is it an airstrike?
It's an airstrike. That's the only thing I can do.
so medium. So, yeah. Huh. It's risky, but I think it's worth it. So I'm going 6 with my medium and airstriking. So, because I can technically drive under my helicopter. So I'm shooting Evan first. That's a small.
Mhm.
Was a miss. But then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is my medium. So hard to tell.
Yeah. I do not like the models they use for this.
Yeah. Can't wait to get my physical copy. So, top car. I am
You
going to
should
re-roll
keep that one. Keep that one.
You should keep that roll.
Top car still. But I go this way. And
Into
have
the
to
wreck.
roll another collision.
Yep.
Again, I am the bigger car, so I can re-roll if this goes bad. Top car. I will re-roll that. Still top car going this way.
I was kind of hoping top car into your own helicopter. That'd have been great.
I
That
was
would have been
hoping
fantastic.
top car back into Evan.
No.
Oh, John.
Yep.
Let me check
Nathan's
something.
medium only has no damage either.
Oh, I do have to check something because actually, I think if all your cars are disabled, you might be eliminated. Eliminated. Which would make a difference. Oh, where is that rule?
Oh, that'll be huge because if that's the case, I think I might win.
Okay, final tile. Out of the game. Yes, like players out of the game if all their cars are eliminated or inoperable.
my vehicle would probably still stay there though.
I would assume so. It doesn't say here, but yeah, we'll go with that.
All right.
I
Well
like
then. Yep. No airstrike from me then. That means it's you, Evan.
But that means whoever gets their car off the edge of this map tile wins.
All right, so really, it doesn't matter what I throw in here because I can only move one.
Unless you drift. Because
Oh, yeah,
drift
I
you
forgot
can
about
ignore the first
drift.
collision.
I completely forgot that changes everything.
Yeah, because I probably would have repaired my damage last
1,
round.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Try and keep that from happening. But oh well.
Oh, I think I'll still win out of this then.
Oh, because you still have
'Cause-
2 drifts?
I have 2 drifts, and then I get the first player next turn, so I'll go move first. So as long as I don't roll all once. Oh no, it wouldn't matter because then I could boost anyway. So
Yeah.
Or if you you're gonna be drifting.
1, 2, 3. Oh, road die was 1, so I can go one more for it. Yeah. Okay.
coast 1. Oop. Actually, get in the square.
Okay, then I'm gonna coast 1. Do I take a risk? I could do a couple bouncies. Yeah, I'll go here. Roll. See what happens. I can re-roll because that would actually.
Oh, keep that one. You
kill
should
me.
totally keep it.
That kills. No, it's the bottom car that moves. So that goes there, I guess. Meh, that was boring.
Oh, coast again.
And then it's Evan's turn to win.
So let's see. This is the time that I roll poorly. Better roll.
Roll all ones. Well, nah, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. And across the finish line.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. I couldn't make it this turn.
Do it in style.
Okay, so that was Thunder Road Vendetta. This game could go anywhere from 15 minutes to, this is about standard length before what we play this, but it could be an hour and a half, it could be 15 minutes, depending on how vicious people are and how the luck turns.
Yeah, there was that big turn where we all lost our heavies. That was...
Yeah. I would really like to see the rest of the content, all the different maps that this comes with, the special abilities, with one of the expansions I did back with the Kickstarter was one where it's like fire all over the road, and there's jumps and things.
I will say this, because this looks like just probably the base itself. It seems a little under-fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost one that you would want to have more to really capture it all.
Yeah, I mean, the base game does come with... Oh, it only comes with 5 road types, but they are double-sided, so the base game doesn't really come with a lot. I think, yeah, this definitely feels like one you have to get the Kickstarter, or you have to get the expansions. But what did you think of it?
Oh, it's not a bad game at all. Like I said, for base wise, it seems a little short. So it seems like it's definitely one that will do better with the more content that you get. It's one of those few games that it almost seems like it's a necessity to get more in order to have it shine. So as a base, not bad, but I would really like to see it with more of the content to see all the extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need more time to gestate and like give it another play. But I mean, I'm kind of more of the the big heavier games anyway, so
Yeah, I mean, this game is all about the chaos, and I didn't feel like there was enough of them in the best game. The hazards are fun, but yeah, and as I said, it's like there's so much more in the Kickstarter that just adds to the chaos. This is almost feels like a party game, actually. Something you just get out for just lighthearted fun and with a decent sized group.
This is a end of the night game.
Yeah, that's...
you know, where you know what, John screwed me over 2 games ago, so he's getting an airstrike turn 2 kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm gonna remember this. Evan's just gonna get just so much hate next game we play, guaranteed.
So it's going to be like every other game that we play.
No.
Just remember this. I will vote against you at King's Dilemma every time now. John,
maybe that's what I want.
I say no.
Maybe that's what I actually want, though. Maybe I'll be doing the reverse psychology on you.
I think
or maybe it'll be like Von Doom, no matter what, I win.
I think we really needed the Chaos Demon, aka James, for this game to be a lot more fun.
Yeah, I think also like having the 4th player, like the extra cards out there, I think would also help too.
Yes.
With that, like this feels like this might be a 4 minimum kind of thing.
This game I don't think would play well at 2.
No, I wouldn't imagine. It's supposed to be able to play it 2, but
you'd almost need like half the road, or like you need to like something that kind of constrain space more in that case.
Like,
but
even
I mean,
these, yeah, even the various hazards aren't that interesting.
The damages were most of the interesting stuff happening.
Yeah, there's a lot more interesting hazards in the expansion.
Which I noticed that we were very hesitant to go through the hazards in the beginning, but toward the end I was like, whatever now.
Yeah, I mean, did we even have any yellow space hazards?
No, we did not, and that was like part of the thing that was mentioned in the rules. But
yeah, that's like what I was concerned about, was like hitting a yellow, like just getting blown up instant death.
Yeah.
No, and there's none in the.
Maybe they just didn't have it in this. Maybe this is like a beginner thing. Like maybe they took some things out.
It
that
could be
possible?
this.
Super, like a beta testing level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could entirely be true.
Yeah, because that would have changed. Like as soon as somebody hit one of those,
Yeah.
I think everyone then like, oh, I'm gonna avoid those now.
Yep. Well, I was already because I knew that those were supposed to be in there, and that's why I was like kind of being hesitant on hitting them because like, am I like we've revealed a few of them. It's like, is this gonna be the yellow one finally? I mean, there's got to be one of those out here, right?
So, hope you all enjoyed that. It was definitely interesting, and I definitely want to try the fuller version of it.